From the AWS console, search for the AWS Resource Group. Now we will create the resource group based on the environment. I have created resources based on the environment dev and prod. First, we will go with the tag based. Okay, now it's like all supported resource types. I will search for environment and I will select dev. When I click preview source resources, it will display all the resources which are tagged under the environment dev. So then I can give a resource group name for this and create a group. It will automatically populate and include into your resource group. Now, same ways, if you want to create a resource group based on the cloud formation, say I have a cloud formation stacks based on this. I'm selecting all supported resource groups. If I select, it will show all the resources which was created by the cloud formation stack. The same ways I can create a resource group based on my cloud formation stack creation also. This can be used when you have 2 or 3 deployments, blue-green deployments. You can use this resource creation group. Same ways, you can select any specific resources also. Say I'm selecting S3 bucket alone. I'm select dev. Okay. If you preview, it will show the S3 bucket which is under the dev. You can select for the any other resources or specifically, say for example, if I want to make the EC2 under the one group, I can select the EC2 alone. Okay. Now we will see what are my saved resource groups. These are the resource group which I have created for the dev environment and a stack. Okay, this tag editor is like if you want to make changes to any tags. Say I'm selecting all resource types. I will change to environment. Here I will select prod. If you search for resources, it will show what all the resources which are under the prod environment. Okay, these are the resources which are tagged under the prod environment. Now, if I want to select any specific, I can select it and rename the tag. Now I am selecting all and going to rename. Instead of prod, I'm going to mention as pre-prod. So now all the resources which are tagged under prod will be changed to pre-prod. See, if I select for any prod, you will not be able to see the resources. See, there is no resources. Now I will select this. If you see, it is changed to pre-prod. If I search for the resources, all the resources will be shown as pre-prod. Now we will go to this AWS System Manager and we'll do some automation based on the resource group. Okay, now I will go to the System Manager automation. The Manager automation is like as it's mentioned, it's a collection of steps in an SSM document and execute all steps on collection of AWS resources at a scale. It is like it has pre-configured set of commands, or you can make your own automation scripts and upload it to it. And then specifically you can execute the commands. Say I will choose a document which is already available in Amazon. Okay, we will go for stop. Now what we will try is we will try to stop the EC2. Okay, now we will select the stop EC2 instance, which will stop the EC2 instance based on the resource group. Okay, I have selected that. Now I will select rate control. In this, the target we will select the resource group. It is the instance ID. You can select based on the tags or the resource group. I will select the resource group now. I will select the dev resource group. Okay. In the rate control, if you see, there is a concurrency and threshold. The concurrency is like now we have two EC2s under dev. Here I have provided one target. That means one EC2 task will be executed at one time. The next EC2 will wait till the first EC2 is completed. Okay, now I will execute. So, okay, I started executing. If you see, it is the stops task is started. It is the execution status. This is the step. Okay, if you see this instance, it's stopping. It will provide the rate control, all the details here. Now we will go to the EC2 instance and see what is the. You see, I have two dev EC2s. One of the EC2 4C is stopping. If you see, this is stopping. Because of the rate control concurrency, only one EC2 will stop now. After when the 4C EC2 is down, then the next EC2 will go to the stopping stage. See, if you see, this is already stopped and the next EC2 is stopping. Okay, it's stopping. So, okay, if you see, this is success and the next EC2 is in progress. So by this way, you can select a resource. Say, for example, you want to patch or you want to run some commands or you want to automate something for a dev environment UAT. You can specifically select the resource group and execute the commands.